Hi everyone, and welcome back to Art with Mrs. S. Today we're looking at page 34 and 35 of your Davis digital textbook. It says picturing my friends. So you're going to look at pictures A and B. Artists created these paintings. What shapes are the faces and what other shapes do you see? Artists like to show people doing different things. What feeling does each artwork show? How does each artist show this feeling? So you see on page 35 a face with feeling, and it says to create a collage of a face, plan how you use shape, what feeling will you show, and how will you show it. So you're going to need a paper to put your art on. I chose white, but it can be any color for the background. And then you're going to need a variety of colors. You're probably going to want to think of some things that are skin tones, like those tans, or dark browns, something for the hair, and then of course the other features such as your eyes. You might need some white and black for eyebrows, and then you might also want a pink or a red for lips, and even other colors for clothes. Now if you don't have a lot of colored paper, this could be an assignment that you either do digitally or that you color and draw instead. So I kind of have, here's my face that I've been working on. This one's really detailed, but I'm going to kind of do a more simplified one. You can do a portrait of yourself, or you can do somebody else. So I have this tan paper. In the instruction it says to fold the paper, and then we're going to cut a shape from this. The shape that your head is usually kind of more of an oval, or we call it an upside down eggy shape. If it helps you to draw that shape first, go for it. So I fold that in half, and when you unfold that, now you have that semicircle kind of opened up to that eggy shape. If it's too big, you can go back, fold it again. Or if it's kind of a weird, bumpy kind of shape, or maybe it's too round, you can just fold it in half again and trim it up until you get the size of the head that you would like for your art. So there's mine. If you would like, you can go ahead and make a neck for your person. If you don't have a lot of room, you may not have a lot of space to do a neck. Maybe you just see their clothing, or maybe you can just see their head. So now I'm building up these layers with my paper and my collage. You might want to do your hair next. So I have brown hair, so I'm going to kind of look at this and see how am I going to make this hair. Sometimes it's helpful to kind of put your face on there before you glue it down, and then kind of draw around that shape. And that way when you go to cut it out, you're not just guessing, you know that it's going to fit around the shape that you made for your head. And you could do all different hairstyles. Boys, you might have a little shorter hair, or you might have your hair up in a ponytail if you're a girl, or you might have things on like hats. Notice I have not glued anything down yet. I'm going to save my glue. Now I have my hair, I have my head. If I want to add in extra hair too, you can kind of play and cut more pieces. If I want it kind of over top of my face a little bit, like I wear my hair. Yours will be different because it depends on who you're making, how you're making them, or kind of what they're looking like on this day. There we go. So now I can start working on those other features. I can work on my nose, my eyes, and my mouth. I think I'm going to do my eyeballs next. So I have a white. If you ever don't have a color, you can draw it instead. I've also had a lot of creative artists color white paper the colors they like and then cut them out. It's very smart. So I cut kind of 2 football shapes for the eyes. Just like I did with my head, if those are too big, I can go back and I can cut those out. I have brown eyes, so I can use that same brown paper I use for my hair, and now I can cut those details out for other parts of my face if I need to. And this might be a good detail. If you don't want to cut that little piece for the inside of your eyeball, you could do that. But there. I have a lot of different kinds of paper, so I can use a little darker color for my nose, but you can use any color you'd like for your nose. It can be more unrealistic too. I have to kind of get, what expression am I making? Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I surprised? Right now I look kind of shocked. I got those big eyes. I might have to change that. Can add in my nose. Your eyebrows can really play a part in this. Same deal, your eyebrows are kind of symmetrical, so I could fold some paper, whatever color you want your eyebrows to be. And I could cut those out together. Be angry, if you're not mad. Be kind of worried, kind of put your eyebrows out a little further. I think the last part I'm going to add today are maybe the mouth. You can have yourself smiling, you can show your teeth. You can draw on here too, like I said, if it helps you out. I'm just kind of cutting my shapes and then changing them as needed. It can look kind of silly. You can use markers and pencils to help you add in those details. God. So maybe Mrs. Sprunger looking kind of scared that it's almost Christmas or excited that it's almost Christmas. When you get all your pieces cut out in the way you like them, the size you like them, then you can start gluing, or if it helps you to glue as you go, you're more than welcome to do that. But that'll be the last part that I do. Art. So again, you can do anybody you'd like. You could do someone in your family, you can make a friend, but try to give them an expression. So worried, happy, sad, or even angry or anxious. Anxious. And there you go. When you're done, don't forget to glue this down and take a picture of your artwork or you with your artwork and post to Padlet. If you absolutely do not have colored paper, you can draw and you can color and you can design this person with feeling instead. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had fun.